Hey Scorpio, I'm so glad you guys joined me for your November reading. Listen, there's a lot of great things coming for you in the month of November, but I am seeing you hold yourself back a little bit. So let's see what's going on for you in this month and how you can make this one of the best Novembers that you've had yet. Okay, so your first card for your general reading is the Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing here that you guys are very connected to your desires, which I expect nothing less from a Scorpio. Okay, you guys are full of passion and you know what you want, and you're very connected to that in your season in the month of November. Okay, so very in tune with yourself, very much in that go-getter mentality and that energy of going to get what you want. And Scorpio, you already know that you deserve those things that you desire. So there is some energy here, though, that is holding you back with the Hangman card here next to the Ace of Wands, okay? So with this energy, next to your Ace of Wands, I am seeing you feeling a little inhibited here. And what's causing this is mainly your own thoughts. And I'm also seeing this here with the Four of Swords. So a lot of you are overthinking things, okay? For those of you who may not feel as though you're overthinking, or if you are overworking yourself, if you're feeling any mental fatigue at all, you could really need to rest. For a lot of you, you may find that a lot of your answers come to you after you've been able to rest a little bit. So Scorpio, don't be afraid to take a little bit less hours at your jobs, this month. Don't be afraid to sleep in, to decline that social invitation, and to take that time to rest instead, because I'm seeing you guys really do need it. And you may find also that after you rest, you're feeling a lot less self-doubtful of your abilities, of your ability to reach your goals here. So with this Four of Swords here next to the Hangman, I'm seeing that if you really take some time to connect with yourself, to meditate, to go with your gut, to go with your emotions and what your feelings are telling you to do, you're not going to feel as, stuck in a rut. Because I'm also seeing what this Four of Swords could represent for you is feeling a little bit stuck, okay? Is, this Hangman energy just further emphasized here in your spread with this Four of Swords. So for a lot of you, you might feel as if you're not getting anywhere, that you aren't really making progress. And it's not just that you're not making progress, Scorpio, but it's also that you feel very stagnant, okay? So with this stagnant energy, I'm going to need you guys to take small steps toward your goals. And I'm also seeing here with the King of Pentacles, in reverse. This is capitalizing on that energy. It's just emphasizing this energy of, not being productive with the King of Pentacles here in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you feel very impatient when it comes to meeting your goals. You want to have it and have it now, okay? Whether that's that person that you want, whether that's that job that you want, okay? Or whether it's some other goal that you have in your life. You'd rather have it all or have nothing, which is a very Scorpio energy, very Scorpio thing to feel, and that's perfectly okay. But with this King of Pentacles energy here in the reverse, I am seeing, sometimes with this reversal energy, we actually have the ability to attain the upright feeling of this card, which is prosperity, stability, wealth, and everything that you could hope for as far as being productive in the effort of reaching your desires here. So the problem is that you just have to get out of this energy of feeling like you're not being productive and thinking about your goals, dreaming about your goals, hoping about it, thinking about what it would feel like to be rich or to be successful or to be in that dream relationship without actually going on a first date with anyone, without actually, applying for that job where you might earn more money, without taking those steps toward your desires. So I'm seeing here that it's time for you to take small actions towards your goals, okay? And with this King of Pentacles energy next to this Four of Swords, the universe is really wanting you to not just think about it, but also to act on your desires, those things that you want. So some of you, you might be wondering, I want my, these things in my life, whatever it is that your goal might be, okay? You might be saying to yourself, you know, I know that I deserve it, but I just can't understand why I keep making the mistake of not going out and getting it. You know, no matter what I do, I talk myself out of it, or I feel incapable once I try, or, you know, I never meet the right people, or whatever your situation is. And I'm seeing, you know, the answer to what you're looking for, the solution here is actually revealed in the last card in your general spread, Scorp. And that is that you have a lot of negative thinking going on. Some of this negative thinking may even be from childhood, okay? So you may have been very discouraged or bullied or let down as a child. Maybe you didn't have the right mentors in your path. Maybe you didn't have examples of people who had successful, healthy relationships, of people who, you know, were able to do those things that you want to do. Maybe you haven't had, you know, been able to see in your life that this is possible, okay? And so as a result, you let yourself down by negative self-talk, negative thinking, imagining the worst, okay? Because with this Page of Swords here in the reverse, what I'm seeing here is not only inaction, but also just negative thinking patterns that probably stem from childhood here. For some of you, you may have a significant other, a person in your life who's very negative, who talks about you, who might be jealous of your aspirations, or who just simply, you know, is self-doubting of themselves, okay? And so they pass that on to other people who they're around. And I am seeing with this energy here that, you know, whatever this is, whether this is in your own energy or whether this is in the energy of someone around you, you need to let this go, because this is only holding you back. So release what is holding you back. Remove yourself from any environments or negative thought patterns, you know, that are keeping you from your goals. If you are thinking negative, try to think positive about your goals that you want to reach, or, you know, whatever it is that you want to accomplish this November, whether it's buying a house, whether it's, you know, moving in a certain direction in your life, okay, in a certain field. Make sure that you are you know, thinking positive, even if those positive things seem totally unrealistic, okay? Instead of thinking about the worst that could happen, think about the best that could happen, Scorpio. And I guarantee that you're going to see things turn around in the next couple of months for you, okay? So that is your general reading. So let's move on to love. So your first card here in your love reading is the Empress. So some of you may be involved with a Cancer or a Taurus. Others of you may have Cancer or Taurus strong in your chart. So what I'm seeing here is, you know, for those of you who identify as feminine energy, especially if you were attracted to divine masculine energy, I'm seeing that you're going to be feeling super attractive in your season, okay? This is your season. You guys have birthdays coming up, you have engagements to go to, you have things to do, you are booked and busy, Scorpio, and you look so attractive doing it. So you are really going to be in your element here. I see you guys have a lot going on financially for some of you, and people are attracted to this. People are attracted to your success, to your self-esteem, to the fact that you're glowing this season. So if you do not embody this type of energy, if you are not, you know, I mean, really this can represent masculine you know, people too who are Scorpios as well. You could be booked and busy, you could have a lot of going on, you could have your own business. But, you know, if this doesn't sound like you, then this could be someone coming into your life who has those qualities. So if you've been wanting to date a boss, if you've been wanting to date somebody who, you know, is full of self-esteem, who knows what they want, who's goal-oriented, who's a go-getter, who has things going for themselves, who has their own money, who's independent, this person is definitely coming your way in the month of November. If you don't date anybody like this, if you don't meet anybody like this in November, then know that you are very well going to be you know, this might be the type of person that you do want to meet, okay, that you do want to see yourself with, okay? So if you're not sure the type of partner that you want to attract, the universe might be telling you to look out for this type of person with this type of character, okay? So we also have here the Nine of Wands, all right, and it's in the reverse. So I see a lot of you dreaming about, being with this type of person that the Empress represents, or maybe for some of you, you want to be this type of person. Maybe this is the type of person that you need to be in order to attract the right person into your life, all right? Others of you might want to attract someone with those Empress qualities. So with the Nine of Wands here, this is really, again, this is echoing like this energy from your general spread, which is that you're dreaming, you're hoping, but I don't see you doing, Scorpio. I don't see some of you, and this applies to some of you, not others, okay? We're going to get into what it might mean for those of you who don't relate to this interpretation in a second, because there are millions of Scorpios in the world, okay? So you guys are all going through different things, different experiences, and this is a collective reading. But, for those of you who, are dreaming about being with your dream person, for those of you who, want to be in that relationship with a wonderful person in your life, you are just simply not doing the work to get there. And so I'm seeing you guys declining a lot of dates, or maybe you've had negative things happen in your past. Maybe you have had disappointments and letdowns in the area of love, and because of that, you're afraid to reach out to somebody. You're afraid to put yourself in the position to, meet that right person. So, with your next card here, I'm seeing that the universe is really just trying to get you to make moves, okay? To take action. Don't just sit there and dream, do, okay? And for those of you who don't relate to that, you might be attracted to somebody who's not making any moves towards you. So you've proven that you're interested. You've proven that you can do, that you can be attractive. You've reached out to them multiple times. You've done your part, and this person is not doing theirs, okay? So, for those of you who don't have any action, towards you by this person, or maybe, you haven't made any moves, I'm seeing that you need to move in the direction that you want. If you're interested in somebody who is not giving you that energy back, then you need to move on, okay? You need to move to a different person. Move on to someone else that you love or that you like, or that you might be able to build a meaningful connection with. All right, I'm also seeing here with the Death card in reverse, Scorpio, it's time for you to create new patterns in your life. And with this, you need to go ahead and to focus on kind of breaking out of those cycles that you may have had in the past. If you really want to transform, if you really want to, find that right person, you're going to have to do things differently, because of course you can't expect change in your life if you're doing the same things time and again and expecting different results. So I'm seeing here, if you have a habit, especially of keeping to yourself, of being very introverted, of being nonchalant, or waiting for the person to approach you, it might be time for you to start being a go-getter in the area of your relationships, of approaching those people that you are interested in, of going out on those dates, of, posting those cute pics of yourself to social media, of putting yourself out there, all right? For others of you, though, this could mean, if you have a habit of always putting yourself out there, if you have a habit of, of waiting for someone to approach you, then you might need to get out there and, look cute, and then wait for that person to approach you, okay? Wait for that person, start, instead of always going out to attract, and, well, let me put it this way. Instead of trying to pull that person in, instead of pursuing the individual that you want, you might actually need to go ahead and just attract them to you, okay? Start just attracting. Start, really sitting, even if you're a masculine person, sit in that feminine energy of attracting what you want, instead of always trying to pursue, run after, wait to be approached, if that's not working for you. So whatever your general pattern is, whatever your your cycle is, your pattern of action, your habits here, it might be time to change those if they're not working for you. Okay, so for those of you who already have somebody in your life, I'm seeing that there may be a little bit of a delay in commitment here, which might be something that has had you very frustrated. There may be a delay on this person's end, especially if you're in a long-term relationship, or you're wanting to be in a long-term relationship. Maybe you've been seeing this person for a while and it hasn't led to any commitment. And if that's the case, then, you need to stop worrying so much about this person committing, especially with the 10 of Wands here. All right. And, stop trying to chase that. Let this person know what you want with this Queen of Swords card here, and leave it at that. And if the person wants to be in a committed relationship, if they want to be with you, if, they'll make that known. They will make it happen. If not, with this Queen of Swords card here, it's time for you to state what you want. And if you don't get it, leave, because there are going to be plenty of people who will be willing to put in that work, who will be willing to commit to you, who will be willing to go the distance for you, Scorpio. If you are already in a relationship and there are certain things that you feel like maybe needs that aren't being met, it's time for you with this Queen of Swords card here to open up and express what you want, all right? And then help that cycle to change. Make sure that that person that you're with knows what you want. And then start working on growing your relationship, developing in those areas so that both of your needs are met, okay? For those of you who are single that I described in this love reading previously, with the Queen of Swords card here, it's truly time for you to express your desires, okay? If, like I said, if you've been chasing after somebody and, they're not getting the hint, and you haven't made it plain already, make it plain what you want. If you already made it plain and you've already, expressed it to this person and they're not budging, then it's time for you to go and explore communicating with other people. Some of you may be, and again, this energy really also echoes the Queen of, or the Empress rather here. You might be meeting somebody who has these qualities, who is a leader, who has leadership energy, who tells it like it is, who, maybe has their own business or is very self-sufficient. And with the Queen of Swords card here, you might even be dealing with somebody who's an air sign, okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who tells it like it is, who's very intelligent, but also very blunt and logical, okay? And so look out for that type of person, whether you're a man or woman, whether you're interested in the masculine and feminine energies. Look out for somebody with those characteristics to enter your life, okay? So Scorpio, that is your reading for the month of November. I'm so happy that you joined me for your reading today. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Share it with the Scorpios that you know so they can have the tea on what's going on for them this month, all right, in their life and their love life in general. And also make sure that if you want a reading, I do tarot readings as well as natal charts and much, much more. You can go ahead and DM me or email me at the email below. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for tuning in with me again. And make sure you keep checking the page for different astrological and spiritual posts and insight that I'll be posting very soon. I want to make sure that you're the first to know. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.